Hello, I am New York workers' compensation attorney Brian Mittman and owner and founder of Markoff and Mittman, the Disability Guys. We help people obtain the benefits they deserve after a work-related accident has sidelined them so that you can get back on your feet. Anyway, I like to provide frequently asked questions or should have asked questions. And something that comes up a lot is, why can't I just file the claim form with the Workers' Compensation Board on my own? Great question. Yes, once you have been injured, you're supposed to get medical care, you're supposed to go tell your boss, and you're supposed to file a claim with the New York State Workers' Compensation Board. This can be done online, or you can do it on paper. Either one's fine. It's designed for somebody to go in and do. But you can put the wrong information on that form, and you can totally sink your case. Here's the most important things you need to know. On that form called the C3, or Notice of Claim by Employee, you have to provide basic information about yourself, but you have to also describe an accident that happens. And it's not just one box where they say what happened. They ask you, what were you doing at the time? What was the accident that happened? What was the body part you injured? If you injured your back but also banged your knee, and you really are not thinking about your knee, you're focused on your back, you should list both your back and your knee. Because sometime down the road, when your knee starts bothering you and you need to get medical care, if you have not put that on your claim form, you could lose your case. A second very important thing to put on there are your wages. Now, the way they ask the question can be very confusing, but here's all you need to know. How much do you make on average each week before taxes? I forget exactly how they ask the question, but they make it very tricky about what is your pay. Are you getting paid bi-weekly, bi-monthly, weekly? Then what is your, before tax wage? So you have to be very careful what you put on there because you want to make sure that you're going to get the right benefits. Benefits are based on what's called your average weekly wage. Simply put, what did you make for the year prior to your accident on average every week before taxes? You can, add in any bonuses and stuff like that. And the third and most important thing is there's a whole section on medical, and they're going to ask you about who you're treating with and things like that. But they ask a sneaky question. Have you ever had an injury or treatment condition to the same body part in the past? This is very, very important. You might have hurt your back when you were 23 years old, seen a doctor for a little bit. Now you're 45. If you say you never had any treatment before to the back and they somehow find out that you had back treatment 25 years ago, they could claim fraud. It's crazy. So if you remember having prior conditions or you remember having an accident or a problem, put it down there. Even if you hurt yourself, you got some treatment and you never went back, put it down there. Otherwise, you could sink your case. Anyway, these are just a few of the important things that you need to put on your claim form. If you have any questions about this or anything else, give us a shout out.